Windows all R to record. Alright, so it's that time of year. It's where the 2022 NFL schedule gets released. I'm very excited as a Chiefs fan. I'm excited to see what our rookies can do. I'm excited to see what Mahomes can do. And I'm going to tell you, um, I know these are our opponents, but what I think is, I know we played the whole AFC South. We played the whole AFC West, of course, twice. And we play the whole NFC West. We play one AFC East team and one AFC North team. And we got to play our game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which I will look much forward to that game, as I will talk about that game in just a second. But let's start off with who I think will play in Week 1. I don't think this is. I actually guarantee that this game is going to be happening. I saw leaks of it. I think the Kansas City Chiefs will open up the season on the road at the Houston Texans. Houston, I don't know if I should be concerned by them. I mean, I hope Justin Reed, I hope Lonnie Johnson could just beat all their. I mean, they used to be on the Texans, so I hope our offense explodes on them. And yeah, I think Patrick Mahomes we could have Juju Marquez, and I think we could light up the scoreboard that game. We haven't played them since the 24-0 playoff game. So I hope that we demolish the Houston Texans. Anyways, the game got released during the draft. It was the Chargers versus Chiefs game. This game is at Arrowhead, and this will be a really good game. I'm thinking about going to this game, but I'm not sure. But for some reason, we struggle against the Chargers. We lose to the Chargers at home, it feels like, every year. And then we win somehow in a close game when we go to LA. But for the AFC West opponents, um I think that we will be sweeping at least one or well, we will be sweeping. I believe that we will sweep one of these three teams, but I don't know who. I'm probably going to say we could sweep the Raiders by virtue of what we did to them last season, 48-9. And I think that the Chiefs and Chargers, I think will split. Denver, oh my God, I want to continue that winning streak against those donkeys. You know what I'm saying? Just want to destroy them. And the Raiders, this is like a toss-up. We could be so close one game, and there could be a blowout the next, or it could be the opposite. That game against Denver last year in Denver, the final game of the season, with Nick Bolton making Melvin Gordon fumble and taking it all the way, and Drew Lock, we play against him at home next year, Seattle Seahawks. I think we will win against the Seahawks. I mean, Drew Lock, he's pretty popular around KC. His dad owns a lot of local restaurants around here. And do you think we would dominate the Seahawks offense? Absolutely. Their defense is, I don't know, they lost a lot of people. They lost Wagner. I don't know if Jamal Adams is doing too well. I mean, Drew Lock could maybe toss up a pass to DK Metcalf, and he might destroy us, but our offense needs to strike back. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we play against the Rams. This will be a game I would much look forward to. I think we'll either play the Rams or Bills in week. I think we're going to play a really good opponent in week 8. I think it's either going to be the Rams or Bills or even the Bucks. And for the Rams, We could beat them at home, but it's going to be tough. So I think we will lose to them. But our defense really needs to shut down Cooper Kupp, Allen Robinson, and also depending on if OBJ comes back. And that defense is vicious. Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey. I mean, Jalen Ramsey kind of struggled in the postseason, honestly. He got burnt by Mike Evans and nearly lost the game in the Super Bowl, but Aaron Donald saved him. And I'm honestly glad that the Rams won the Super Bowl with Matthew Stafford winning it all, finally getting his ring after spending 11 years in Detroit. And he's just signed a 4-year extension. All right, Tennessee, though. Tennessee, I think that we will be at home. My dad was at the game last year against Tennessee, but he said that it was very miserable. I mean, it was. I hated watching that. It was just so miserable to watch our team just fumble the ball everywhere we go. And Mahomes had to get taken out because I think he got looked for. I think he could have had a concussion, maybe. I think we will win this game. We need to neutralize Derrick Henry, and we need to shut down the pass rush of Tennessee because they sacked Joe Burrow 9 times last year in the divisional game. That's no joke. Jacksonville. Oh, Jacksonville. I think they might keep it competitive, but I still think that Kansas City. I mean, even without Tyreek Hill, our offense isn't as potent, but it can definitely be a lot more potent than the Chiefs I'm used to seeing. I think that we will beat the Jacksonville Jaguars, though. That's my prediction. Buffalo. Oh my God. I don't know if I want to go to this game again. I went to the divisional game against the Bills, and that was one of the greatest games I have ever seen in my whole entire life. I was so glad I was there. It's like a gift from God. So, I mean, with 13 seconds left in the game, and we somehow won. I was so glad that happened. But I believe that we will lose this one as Josh Allen is a bad man. And he's kind of hard to stop. He's a big dude. He can run you over. He can throw on the run. He's got weapons. Bills got a defense. They got Tre'Davious White returning from an ACL injury. And I don't know. I think Buffalo will definitely be a top tier team. I think Buffalo, I don't know. I think they might lose to the Rams. I think they'll split with the Dolphins, and then they could sweep the rest of the AFC East. But right now I'm focusing on the Chiefs. Anyway, let's go to the Indianapolis Colts. The Indianapolis Colts, at first I had them, early in the season, I had them losing. I had the Chiefs losing to the Colts because of their defense, but I don't know. Their offense is kind of like 50-50, but I'm more worried about Indianapolis' defense. You got Yannick Ngakoue, DeForest Buckner, Darius Leonard. He's a really good linebacker. And Stephon Gilmore, I don't know if I should say he's past his prime yet, but he is an awesome cornerback. Stephon Gilmore is, but I didn't really hear his name that much in Carolina. Next up, we go to the Bay Area in San Francisco as we take on the 49ers in a Super Bowl 54 rematch. And San Francisco, oh my God. I think that we could win or lose this game, but oh my God. I was so glad we won Super Bowl 54 against them, and I am very excited to see them again. The next game is what I'm really excited for. We play against the Arizona Cardinals. I love the Arizona Cardinals a lot. I like them a lot because of Larry Fitzgerald, and I also like Kyler Murray. And I just want them to be successful in the future, you know what I'm saying? I am a Chiefs fan at heart, but the Cardinals are my second favorite team. I think we will win this game in a close one, but I really want to go to that game. I think that we will play them in week 10, but I'm not sure. Would I rather go to Arizona when it's hot or when it gets when it gets cooler? November I think is perfect weather because I think in Phoenix I think it doesn't go cooler than 61 and it doesn't go higher than 90 degrees. This next game, I seriously hope we beat the Cincinnati Bengals. We can never beat them. This is ridiculous. What was that AFC Championship game? I hope that we freaking kill the Bengals. Jamar Chase needs to be locked up by whoever our corners are. L'Jarius Sneed, Lonnie Johnson, Rashad Fenton. I mean, without Charvarius Ward, we lost him to San Francisco. But Cincinnati's a must-win. I think we'll play them earlier in the season, but that'll be a primetime game for sure. We seriously need to beat the Bengals, period. Next up, the Buccaneers. We better send Tom Brady packing. I know he's probably the greatest quarterback of all time, but just retire, please. No one wants you in the league anymore. But you're still a good quarterback, like I said. You beat us in the Super Bowl, you beat us in the AFC Championship, you beat us in the divisional round in 2015. A 23-year career, that is a lot. And we better go into Tampa Bay and destroy, or we're not going to destroy them, I guarantee it. Godwin and Gage and Evans, I don't know. I think it'll be a high-scoring game, but Mahomes, I don't know if he should get his act straight, but I think the Buccaneers will probably be a tough one. I had them winning earlier because I made it when Tom Brady retired, but things have changed, and oh man, that's a toss-up. But I think we'll have an all right season. Some people are saying that we're going to have a down year, but I honestly don't think so. So, anyway, I'm going to go and sign off. And good night from Kansas City.